Welcome back, junkies. I figured I needed to make an emergency kind of video here as BTC's breaking below 115k. I'm going to show you my areas of interest, some things I'm watching out for on the smaller time frames. We're going to hit BTC, ETH, and XRP today. We're just going to start with the macro real quick. You guys know where I'm at. Looking at this macro correction, 125k. I say the top is in, but we understand that this macro correction can come down in the form of a flat and quickly sweep the highs, but still make this move. I am looking to correct this entire impulsive wave to the upside on a macro scale. It looks completely finished to me. I am going to go over a couple of things up here at the top. We could put in another all-time high. I'm going to show you what that would look like. I have it pulled up. Where is it? Right here. We're going to hit that quick in just 1 second, but let me just get through this macro stuff. Triple bearish divergence. It's setting in on the daily time frame. RSI making lower highs, price making higher highs. Beautiful rejection off of 125k, guys. 125k is the most beautiful level to just top out at, is it not? If it's not 100k, what is it? It's 125k or 150k, right? It's one of those kind of round numbers. Switching gears to the smaller time frames. I'm blasting through this, guys. Because a lot of this stuff we've heard time and time again on this channel. As you guys know, I called the top here. I've been bullish at these highs. All in this box. We have been bearish. We've been bearish all at these highs at 100k, 100 or 110k highs to 120k. All in this zone, we've been bearish while everyone was telling you we were going to blow off top. You've heard it from every single analyst in the space. They're just trying to be safe with their analysis. I don't play safe. We don't play safe around here. I understand the risks involved, and this looks like a freaking top to me. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say this doesn't look like a top when it looks like a top. All right, I stick with my analysis. I know I called this top here. I called this bounce at 75k. Called this bounce. We traded the shit out of this. Been calling top up in here. I'm comfortable and I'm confident in this. We'll see if it plays out. Nothing's 100%. But over in Discord, we did TP 30% off of that short. We shorted the top right there over in Premium Discord. If you guys want to learn Elliott Wave, there's a free course in the free Discord. There's live Elliott Wave charts. There's also an option to upgrade to premium and check out all of my trades. Just click the Discord link right here, pinned in the first comment down below. It's free to join. Just join the free Discord, check it out. But back to where were we? The 4-hour analysis. What I want to see here, and we're gonna hit ETH and XRP as well. I'm gonna bring this full circle for you guys in this quick video. I want to see, my instincts are telling me just an impulsive wave is coming. We are breaking through this trend line, but I do want to see a bounce in this zone, in this region. I want to see some sort of a bounce in this region. Zooming in a little further on this, we've broken. I wanted to see the bounce at around 115. We've broken through that. No problem. I'm just kind of picking and choosing my battles. In yesterday's video, I said I didn't long anything yet when we were up here. We tested out some longs. Got stopped out at entry on one. Got stopped out on ETH on one. But just dipping our toes in the water, seeing if we can catch some kind of a bottom here. Really, you're going to want to catch a retrace if we get a nice move for a corrective C leg right here. That's the trade you want to take. But we're going to go to the 1 hour. Looking at this more closely. Actually, let me shift over here. Looking at this more closely. The way I see it is we are possibly putting in some kind of ending diagonal right here for our leading impulse right here. Which we have a 1-2 up here, 3, 4, and now we're putting in some kind of ending diag right here, and then we're going to bust and break out of here and give us a correction to 119, 120 before further downside. Now, if we don't get some kind of a bounce here, if you are bullish on BTC, if you think we're going for another all-time high, this is my second most probable scenario, and this would be how we would do it, in my opinion. We would be looking at this up here as a big flat where we have a correction down, a correction up. Again, my primary, I'm looking at this as an impulsive wave up, not a correction. I'm calling this finished, but I'm entertaining a bullish scenario in which all-time high is broken for you right now, which is, you know, it's up there. I'm one of my top counts. I'm just not playing it. But we have a correction up, we're going to call it, that broke the high, looking for an impulsive wave down for a flat correction here. So we have a correction here, and I'm looking to get hit with a series of corrections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the upside, finishing in an ending diagonal format. I have it illustrated for you right here. This would sweep all-time high again, and possibly again after that. And this is just a rough sketch. These figures aren't completely accurate. It's just to kind of throw down on paper what we're visualizing here. And if we pull fibs on this correction that we're in right now, the 1-to-1 comes in right here at around 113k, which is a fine spot to bounce from. But for purposes of this diagonal, I want to see some kind of an angle here. You know, this would be, I would have to draw my trend line here, and we would be hitting up to like 150k plus. I just don't see that happening. So I'm looking at the 1618 box down here. Excuse me. Oh God, burping. Which is around like 108k right here. So if this just pipes down with no retrace, if we get a retrace, that changes everything for me. I'm not going to be looking at this count anymore. But if we just keep hitting to the downside and we get some kind of a bounce around 108k and look to recover, hey, this ending diagonal option might be in play in a serious way. I'm just not really entertaining it right this second. Just something to watch out for. But, you know, back to just the hourly chart here. I'm looking more so for Bitcoin to finish up some kind of ending diagonal here for our wave 5 and start hitting to the upside, correcting this entire move down right there. All right. And as we switch over to Ethereum, I can see some kind of a leading diagonal. Here's the high that we have put in on ETH. Let me just put a price label on that, around 4,800. And the wave structure is a little strange. It can be considered as corrective for sure. There is a possibility, as I stated in previous videos, for ETH to go tap the high one more time. A greater possibility than with BTC for me. But I'm still not playing it. That's still not my primary scenario. I think we get a retrace here that goes pretty freaking high and threatens a blow off top or a breakout, and then you'll just see absolute nukage. But either way, I'm looking at some type of a leading diagonal for ETH. Maybe we get a nice bounce here and we come down one more time. This is my most probable scenario. Again, this wave structure, there's not like a clean impulse here. That's why I'm considering it as a leading diagonal. More corrective structures all the way down for each of these 5 waves. And then as we switch over to XRP, actually let me go to the Discord, guys. Again, this is in the free Discord. I'm gonna pull up the ETH daily chart. You guys have access to this for free in the Discord. Just join Discord. This is my overall thesis on where I see ETH landing, just to put everything into perspective for you. Looking at some kind of a move to the downside to hit these lower fib targets, coming right back down here before we actually take off. And flipping over to XRP, I called back when we were in here, before we even ran up to the highs again on XRP. I search XRP in my YouTube video history, and you will see this time and time again. I told everyone we were going to hit a corrective move up to the highs again, and then we were going to nuke. Told everyone that. On X, I told I was going to dig for it. I don't want to dig for it and waste time, but I told everyone when XRP was right here at the highs, hey, we hit the 1618. This is a beautiful spot to reject from. I'm just cautioning everyone. My analysis says that we are going to get hit with a major flat here, something like so, and we're going to come down and recover some more of this monster move to the upside. And we got a beautiful rejection off of that 1618. You really can't draw it up any better. So that's comes to no surprise to me that we bounced off of that level. But now that we got this move down, what is it looking like on the smaller time frames for XRP? Well, this to me looks like a pretty solid, pretty nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive wave, upon which we did correct to the upside. The way XRP is looking, trying to take into consideration BTC's path and ETH's path, looking at this as more of a corrective move down, and maybe we get just another corrective move up for a WXY, a double correction right there on XRP. We keep this high intact, and then we just start to work our way to the downside from there. It's my primary, again, on XRP, looking at a bounce around this level, some kind of a bounce to come, take these highs out again, sweep liquidity one more time, and then start rocking to the downside. I think really good swing short positions are going to be able to get opened up here. On Ethereum, really good swing short positions. And on BTC, really good swing short positions. You can kind of get the sense that your favorite bullish analysts are starting to get a little worried here. They're starting to get a little worried. I hope I kind of kept your foundation if you've been watching this channel and kind of kept your head clear. It can get muddy with hearing so much bullish information flood Twitter and YouTube and whatever, and vice versa, hearing so much bearish information when we're in bear markets flood Twitter and YouTube. It's very easy to get lost in that and lose sight on the big picture. Overall, I'm very bullish on crypto. Overall, I am very bullish on markets in general. You know, everything goes up, right? Everything goes up. But how do we go up? I am predicting some kind of a corrective move here, bearish activity before we actually get blow off top that everyone's looking for, that everyone's waiting for. Guys, if you want to leverage trade this, bear markets are where leverage traders bank. If you want to leverage trade this, I trade over on Blofin. They are the best no KYC out right now. The best exchange, no KYC out right now. I promise you that. 15% deposit bonus. I hook you guys up with the best bonuses, up to $9,400 trading bonuses, plus VIP reduced fees automatically when you just smash the link, pin in the first comment down below, or use code ChartJunkies. They have the fastest exchange to trade on. You put your trades in instantly. They have proof of reserves, amazing assets to back that up, and they are the shit. Go check out Blofin. All that is pinned in the first comment down below, or use code ChartJunkies. Join Discord. Drop a follow on X at @chart_junkies. I'll see you in the next video. Trade safe, everyone. Love you. Peace.